What's going on, guys? This is Mikeinoid, and today we're going to take a look at the CRT TV I picked up on eBay. I've been interested in an older TV for a while and just recently decided to pursue one. I pretty much grew up with them. I mean, my house used to have 5 or 6 of them, and I extremely regret not keeping at least one of them. The beauty of owning one of these big ass box TVs is that you can experience older gaming consoles that were primarily made to be played on. Also, if you wanted to play light gun games like Duck Hunt, you can only do that on a CRT TV. I really wanted to experience the full package. I wanted to play a game like Super Mario World using its original cartridge, using the original Super Nintendo, and playing it on a display that would make it look gorgeous. My 27-inch HD TV has a AV input, so I'm at least able to connect older consoles on it, but consoles older than the original PlayStation just doesn't look that great. The colors are all washed out and pixels aren't sharp at all. So this had me go out and search for a CRT TV. Situations where these TVs are thrown out to the curb or sell really cheap at thrift stores may not be impossible, but they certainly aren't common nowadays. People have already upgraded their TVs, and those who are in search for these TVs have already gone to the thrift stores to buy them. Plus, this may not be the greatest time to go to thrift stores. So eBay was my next and final way I could get one of these relics. I wasn't really looking for a specific model or year of the TV, but I definitely wanted something small enough to fit on a desk. After a little bit of scrolling through the listings, I managed to find a 9-inch Sylvania TV with AV input and a built-in DVD player that was going for only $60 including shipping. I placed a bid and I was honestly really excited that I was getting a sweet deal on this TV until 5 days later when someone else had the same idea and placed their bid. After a little bidding war, the TV now costs over $90. I decided that the price was too high for me and it was time to go back to searching, which didn't last long because in the related listings of Sylvania CRT TVs, almost the exact TV was offered as a buy it now for just about $10 less. The only difference with this TV is it was a newer model and was 13 inches. I definitely got lucky. I ended up buying a better TV for less than what I was originally gunning for. So the TV arrived about 2 weeks later in this taped up box. It actually wasn't as heavy as you may think. It was pretty easy to carry up the stairs. The box was taped up pretty good and the TV itself was packaged with a bunch of broken styrofoam. I mean, the TV came unharmed, so I mean, as long as it works, I really don't care how it's packaged. After taking it out of the box and wiping off bits of styrofoam, this TV was in better condition than I thought it would be. There are no scratches on the screen or any noticeable damage on the TV all around. On the front of the TV, you have the AV input, the power button, the volume and channel buttons, controls for the built-in DVD player such as play, stop, pause, previous, and forward skip, and open and close. It also has a headphone jack. I turned on the TV after plugging it in and changed the channel to aux, which is where the consoles are going to display on. The first console I had to try on this TV was definitely my SNES. This thing has been with me ever since I was born, and I just had to see how good Super Mario World looked on an older display, and man was I impressed. It looks a little different on camera than it does in person, but trust me, this game looks incredible. The colors pop, the gameplay is smooth. It's just a shame that I wasn't able to enjoy it as much because I was playing with only one hand. I mean, hey, someone had to hold the camera. I also played Donkey Kong Country and even used the Super Game Boy to play Pokemon Red, which both look great as well. I couldn't just stop at the Super Nintendo. I plugged in the N64, GameCube, PS1, and PS2, the original Xbox, and even the NES, which I think looked the best. As for the built-in DVD player, it works great. You definitely want to play movies that support full screen so that they can look like this. Movies that only play in widescreen look good, but you have to settle with the movie being smaller so it fits on the screen. I also noticed that you can't go to the other options such as screen selection in the main menu of a DVD just using the controls of the TV. The TV didn't come with a remote, so I just went to the electronics section at Walmart and picked up a universal remote that was on clearance for only $5. Pairing this up with the TV was painless and only took about 2 minutes to set up. I honestly wish that the DVD player was a VHS player instead, but I do own a separate VHS player, so it wasn't a big deal. This TV was overall a great purchase, easily one of my best purchases in collecting video games. And what? You hear something? I don't hear anything. I have no idea what you can possibly be talking. It's the TV. I was showing my girlfriend the TV, and when I turned it on, she said she was hearing a high-pitched noise. I even showed 5 friends the TV, and 4 of them heard the pitch as well. But after the TV has been turned on for a while, they claim that the noise goes away. So this high-pitched noise is caused by the scanning frequency the tubes inside of the TV use as they shoot electrons at the screen. Some people like myself can't hear this noise, but for those who are used to LCD screens will possibly hear it. You can't really fix this problem besides not buying a CRT TV. So if you do plan on buying one, you should turn it on and let the noise go away before others can use it. So overall, I was pretty satisfied with this TV. I mean, retro consoles and older movies look as great as they can ever be. However, the lack of a built-in VHS player and high-pitched noise are some drawbacks, but not deal breakers. There are plenty of methods of playing retro games on HD TVs that won't make them look like crap. I would only recommend buying a CRT TV to those who are really into retro gaming and want to experience the most nostalgia as possible. You might be lucky enough to have grandparents who still own these TVs, but if not, hopefully you can find one on someone's curb with all the other old furniture they've thrown out. Well, that's going to be it for today's video. I want to know if you guys own a CRT TV or are planning to buy one. Please let me know in the comments below. Thank you guys for watching, and of course, I will see you guys in the next one. Take care. Now it's time to go finish Barnyard, boys.